Understanding check kiting, a simple guide for English learners. Hello everyone. Today, we're going to dive into a fascinating aspect of English financial terminology, check kiting. This term might sound complicated, but don't worry, we'll break it down together in an easy-to-understand way. So, let's get started on our journey to mastering this interesting phrase. Check kiting refers to a form of fraud involving the deliberate writing of a check from a bank account without sufficient funds to cover it. The key here is the time gap between the check being written and the realization by the bank that there are insufficient funds. During this gap, the fraudster usually writes another check from a different account to cover the first check. This creates a false appearance of solvency, as if there is enough money in the accounts when there actually isn't. To better understand check kiting, imagine it as a juggling act with checks. A person writes a check from Bank A, knowing there isn't enough money in that account. Before Bank A processes the check, the same person writes another check from Bank B to deposit into Bank A, covering the first check. This cycle can continue with multiple checks and banks, creating an illusion of money flowing. But in reality, it's just empty checks passing back and forth. Check kiting is considered illegal because it's a form of fraudulent activity. It misleads banks and can potentially harm financial institutions and other individuals relying on the validity of checks. Banks rely on trust and accurate representations of account balances, so check kiting violates these fundamental principles. Additionally, it can lead to significant financial losses for the banks and individuals involved. Understanding through examples can be helpful. In real life, check kiting schemes have led to substantial legal consequences. For instance, individuals have faced criminal charges for kiting checks worth thousands of dollars between multiple banks. These cases often involve complex schemes and can result in serious penalties, including imprisonment and hefty fines. That's all for our exploration of check kiting. It's a complex term, but understanding it is crucial, especially in the world of finance and law. We hope this video has shed light on what check kiting is and why it's important to be aware of such financial practices. Stay curious, and keep learning.